Morning, students of 8th standards. Today we will see practice it 2.2. Before this, now I know is that when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the angles formed in each pair of corresponding angles are congruent, alternate angles are congruent, and inter angles are supplementary. So we will start practicing 2.2. That first question, figure is given to you, two lines are there, line EM is parallel to line EN, P is the transversal, two interior angles are given, one is 3x and other is x. So you have to find the value of x. You know very well the property of interangles. Interangles are supplementary, so 3x plus x is equal to 180, 4x is equal to 180. Therefore, x is equal to 180 by 4, you will get 45. So here you have to pick option number C. Then in that second MCQ is in the adjoining figure is given to you. Line A is parallel to line B and line L is a transversal. Then find x. In this way they have told. For this I will draw a figure. Means you will understand. These are the two parallel lines. This is the transversal. Here one angle is given to you. Here twice x is given to you. This is L, this is A, this is B. You have to find the value of x. For that, this is 2x means this will be 2x. As these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Now, as these two are parallel and this is the transversal, these both are interior angles. So our property is that interangles are supplementary. Add these both, you will get 6x is equal to 180, x is equal to 180 by 6, so x is equal to, you will get 30. Here option number D. These are MCQs. Now question number second is there. I will read here. In question number second, in the adjoining figure, line line P is parallel to line Q, line T and S are transversals. Find the value of angle X and angle Y using the measures of angles given in the figure. First of all, I will draw the figure so that you will understand. So two parallel lines are there, two transversals are there. Here it is T, here it is S, here 40, this is X, then Y, then 70, this is P and this is Q. First of all, you have to find the value of X and Y. No? So first of all, this angle X is there and here it is 40. So we need this one. Or you can find this also. We can take any other variable, that is A, for this angle. Now as P is parallel to Q, here you can write on transversal T, A plus 40 is equal to 180. Why is it so? 180. As these both angles are adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are always supplementary. Take 40 to the right side. 180 minus 40, you will get A is equal to 140. Now here X and A, these both are equal. X is equal to A. Reason you can give corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles and corresponding angles are equal. Now A we have 140, therefore X is equal to 140 degree. Next is, this is Y and this is 70. So we will take a variable B here. B is equal to 70. Reason you can give vertically opposite angles are equal. So we got B is equal to 70. Now Y and B, these both are, here you can write on transversal. Yes, Y plus B is equal to 180. Reason you can give interior angles. Substitute the value of b. We got 70 here. Take 70 to the right side, it will become minus 70. Y is equal to 140. Therefore, x we got 140 and y we got 140. Next we will see. Sorry, 140 not. This is 1 and 10. 180 minus 70 is 1 and 10. Next we will see question number 3rd. Two parallel lines are there. I will draw the figure. Here also two parallel lines are there. This is P, this is Q, and this is L, this is M. This you got AD, this is A, this is C, this is B. Find the measures of A, B and C in this way they have told. So first of all, these two are parallel lines, then this both will be transversal. So these two parallel lines. And if these two lines L and M are parallel, then line P and Q will be transversal. So first of all we will find A here on transversal. Here you can write line P is parallel to line Q on transversal. L A plus AD is equal to 180. You can write interior angles are equal, are supplementary. Now A is equal to 180 minus 80, you will get A is equal to 100. We got the value of A here. Now we will take here one variable as x. X is equal to C. Reason we can give vertically opposite angles. Now this x and 80, these both are equal. So on transversal P, x is equal to 80 degree, or x is equal to C, you can write first. X is equal to 80, this is okay. Reason you can give corresponding angles, as these both are corresponding angles here. So as x is equal to C, therefore angle C is equal to 80 degree. As x we got 80, so C is also 80. Likewise C and B, these both are equal on transversal. M, B is equal to C. We got angle C as 80 degree, so B is equal to 80. Now we got A, B and C. In this way we have seen today these questions. Tomorrow we will see the next part, that is question number 4th and question number 5th. Thank you very much.